Welcome back. We've been on this Gray Sky Island way too long. So now we're going to blow this popsicle stand and see what's down below. But before we do that, we're going to finally get inside the Temple of Time and find Zelda, which will give us a new ability that can manipulate time itself. We'll also clear out 2 more shrines, destroy a captive construct camp, and decimate a Bokobilin Fort. Let's get started. So today we're going to head over to that Temple of Time, check it out, and we're going to see if we can open that door that was sealed before. But before that, we're going to do a few more things. We're going to head over to that building in a bit, but before then, we're also going to do this thing here. We've been having to rely on hot mills to keep our cold resistance up, but that just ran out, and just in time too. Because right here in this treasure chest, we'll see what we get. We got Archaic warm Greaves. Now, these are amazing because we can stay warm with these toasty pants, I guess, without having to eat those mills. At least for this level of coldness. There will be places later on that are going to be even colder, and we're going to need to do other things to stay warm. But this is perfect for here on the Great Sky Island. Let's grab these spicy peppers. We'll need them later. Let's grab the rest of these things. Oh. Pick this up. And we got some more arrows. Okay. So we're going to head over this way and take out these soldier construct, no, these captain constructs. But before then, we do have this bird to kill and a treasure chest buried in the snow here. No, not that one. Ultra Hand. You can use Ultra Hand to move things out of the snow too, when things are stuck. More amber, perfect. We can sell those to get rupees, which later on we can buy things with. That won't happen until we're in Hyrule. But we'll gather as many as we can now. It's like, where are you? Where'd they come from? Let's blow this guy out of the way. Start him on fire. Let's use this crappy weapon. I know it's not the best. Well, I guess we lost some life. Two apples will do the trick. Come on, where are you going? You gonna shoot me? You can hit me. Well, that's faster than you. Let's get rid of that bow and get a better one. Okay, we can't. Oh, we can get that one. Good. And now we can get the treasure chest. Opal. Another rare gem that we can sell. Okay, I think something of his fell down. Well, oh, the stone axe that he had. Let's get rid of this one, because this one is like stone. And we already have an axe. We don't need too many axes. Let's fuse that sword to this sword. Good.
Another weapon that does 10 damage. And it's a longer sword than just one. Okay, let's get rid of these birds. Now notice I jumped to make it easier to hit them because it slows down time. And our ascend ability is going to come in handy so we can get back up to that mountain. Well, the top of that hill without having to climb it. Perfect. Now you've probably noticed other times it shows kind of a red dot instead of a green one when you use ascend. That just means that you can't, you know, move to those spots like right here. Probably on an angle where there's not a flat surface right above it. But when it's green, it means it's flat. And you can get right up to the top of it. So we're back to where we were. Let's get to the top of this tree stump. Perfect. And it looks like we've got a Korok here. There's going to be all kinds of different puzzles you can do. This is one of them where you'll need to put rocks in a pattern. Just put it where it looks obvious. And we formed a circle, and by doing that, we found a hidden Korok. Got another seed. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So we've got some awesome wing Zonai devices here. That dragon in the distance. And Raru. He says, the Zonai devices were the pinnacle of our technology. We built an advanced civilization with them and flourished for many, many years. If you can master the use of the Zonai devices, your quest will be much easier. They definitely will be. Especially the things we can do later on with them. They're amazing. Okay. Let's not talk to him. He's just going to talk about how this dispenser works, and we've already used one. So let's do what we've done before. And use these Zonai charges. You'll get the most amount of Zonai capsules from these charges. We can put 15 of them in at a time without losing any of these capsules. 5 more. If you've done more than 15, that little trap door that the capsules come out of will stay open, but nothing else will come out. If there is, maybe a few more, but you're going to lose more of your Zonai charges than you want to. Okay, now that we got what we need, let's grab everything. We've got some handy wings in this one. Now remember, if you need to get any of these devices in the future, and you can go to your map, you can look at them to see what they bring. That one only gave those 3 things. This one gave these 3 plus the wings. So go to this one instead of this one so you get a chance to get wings if you need wings. Whoa, why do I keep doing that? Let's use Ultra Hand. Now we can use Ascend. Grab some more charges from these decayed soldier, well, these decayed steward constructs. What? That didn't have anything in it. Oh well. More wings. Perfect. Let's go ahead and use those wings that we got. Well, let's use the ones that are laying around for us. We don't need that one when we have more right here. Get rid of these evasives first. Oh, whatever. I can throw it and get an apple. Okay, notice there's an icicle blocking the way. Okay, I can't use this yet, but I can break the icicle and maybe... Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Oh well. If I grab that icicle, I can fuse it to a weapon to freeze enemies, which is amazing. Okay. Now we can go to the Temple of Time from here, but let's head over to this little island first. Is it gonna make it all the way? If I put a fan behind this, it would have propelled it further. Come on. Please, 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 please make it. Good enough. Okay, we got Raru over there. And we have some fish. Come on, that fish just went under and evaded my arrow. Oh well. Okay, there it is, still nearby. One jumped over there. I can't really see from the angle here. Who cares? There is something in the water. Notice if you use Ultra Hand, it highlights things you can pick up, and you can definitely pick up this treasure chest right here. A little bit closer. Large Zonaite. Awesome. We'll need that later. Let's see if we can get some eggs from this tree. Yep. No, we don't want a stick. They're crappy. Okay. Raru says, we find ourselves in a sea of clouds. Interesting. That would mean we're at quite an altitude. As you heard from the Steward construct, this land is the Garden of Time, site of the kingdom's rites and ceremonies. Though in my day, it was on the surface. Wonder how many thousands of years ago that was. All right, well. We don't really know, but who cares? Let's head over to the Temple of Time. Notice on this platform, well, right above it, you see this symbol here. Right there, that's a symbol where a Korok is hiding. To do that, you have to touch it. And to do that from here, we use the Ascend ability. Right when we pop out, we find the Korok. Awesome. Okay. Now we can open the door. Let's see what's inside. Finish that main quest to get past the open door. What is this? Let's go ahead and examine it. Okay, I'm not going to say much. We're going to watch a little cutscene here. I'll just let you enjoy it. We can talk about it later. Okay, now we're back. Where was that? So Zelda gave him an ability, Recall. How did Zelda have that ability? So Recall says reverse an object's movement until it goes back to where it was. You can stop the reverse movement at any time. So we can manipulate time with it. Awesome. I wonder where Zelda was. We'll get more of those answers later. Rodriguez says, Recall. The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw is a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt it will prove important. It definitely will. So let's use it so we can get past this area here. These gears won't help us in any way unless we use it. Alright. Now we can hit L to stop it, and then we can use it again. And let's go ahead and stop. Looks like we have one of those goddess statues. These are the statues you need to talk to redeem in your light of blessings for an extra heart piece or stamina. You need 4 of them to do so. This doesn't really do much, probably because I don't have enough light of blessings yet. And let's see if we can get past this door. He's pushing and pushing and pushing. But nope, doesn't have enough life. This door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. You remain in a weakened state. You're not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There you can get another blessing. If you add that to the other blessings you received at shrines and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. Let me see the Pura pad. The Pura pad lets you travel to certain places instantly. Now see all of the blue marks on your map? You can travel instantly to any of them. I suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last of this island's shrines around there somewhere. Perfect. And we have another quest log. Well, at least this one is updated. Notice how it shows where to go. Usually these quests will, if there's a little spot to the right-hand side like this has to the right of the name of the quest, you can turn it on and off to see the objective on your map. And then sometimes these show the person who gave you the quest, or they'll show you where you need to go. In this case, that's where we need to go. That's where we'll find the shrine. And then of course it's grayed out when the quest is completed like this one, how we were able to get past the closed door. Also, this statue here is a representation of the goddess Helia. Robert talked about offering up your light of blessings to the goddess. If you've followed the different Zelda series, you'll learn more about goddess Helia. Okay, well, let's go ahead and teleport. Okay, now we're back in the same room, close to where Link woke up after the ordeal under Hyrule Castle, when Zelda vanished and Link fell unconscious. But this time we have abilities to do more here. So above this, just like the other place in the Temple of Time, we have more gears that we can reverse. Now we have a little cave. We hear the sound of a shrine nearby, and lo and behold, there it is. The Nachoyah Shrine. That's if I said it right. Okay, let's head through here. Now we're not going to get another ability because Link just barely got one in the Temple of Time. This shrine shows you more ways that you can use the recall ability. The ability to rewind. Okay, now one of them, of course, is using it right here to get the raft to move upstream instead of downstream. Are they going to keep going? Looks like it's just stopping there. We'll just let it go. We'll have another one coming right here. Let's use it to get to the very top of that waterfall. And we'll get the treasure chest right here also. Okay, this was a very easy shrine. We're pretty much done. Now you'll notice it opens when those two, what would you call them? Two arms, kind of like a clock arm, is together. Now if we use rewind right here, they'll move together and stay together to give you time to get past. And now we're done with the shrine. That was so easy. Light of Blessing. Now we can redeem these in for another heart. Okay, before we head back to the Temple of Time, let's do a couple more things here since we're in a new spot. Okay, Notice on the right side it says there was an update to the Find Princess Zelda quest. Remember, you can always go to these, I guess, quest entries to read up about on the newest update, and it tells you what to do next. So pretty much just says if you offer these light of blessings to the goddess statue, we're going to get enough strength to open that door. Let's go ahead and wake up this steward construct. He says, this is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized charges and use them to produce energy wells. Now, energy wells are the indicators shown on this battery. Notice it has 3 charges now. And if we redeem 100 of these crystallized charges, at the top right it shows how many we have now. We have just 10. But if we had 100, he can redeem that in and create another slot on a new battery, so we have more Zonai charges to use when we activate Zonai devices. So we don't need to talk to him about it since I explained it. And he talks too much. Alright, let's get out of here. Before we do that, let's climb up here. Oh, it's up further. I was like, there's a treasure chest. I know there's a treasure chest, but it's right here. Before we do that, let's get rid of these. This ostrich. I think there's another one too somewhere. Come on. Let's not use that two-handed axe. It's going to break pretty soon. Now let's get that treasure. More wings. Awesome. You can always use wings. They're so helpful. Okay, we got another Korok just waiting here. Notice the different leaves and, I don't know, sparkles in the air. When you see something like that, you need to just get close enough and hit A to examine it. And you'll find a hidden Korok. Perfect. So we got 11 seeds now. Okay, there's nothing else here. And let's burn that so we can turn into a fire choo-choo. Or a red choo-choo jelly. Because they're more helpful than the normal ones. Okay. Let's use these again. This time we're going to get to this island right here. Why? Well, just because we can. Maybe I'll save it just in case. This is easy enough. We just jump off. Ooh. Come on, come on. Barely. Jumped way too early. Should have waited. Oh well. But if I did wait to dive until I got closer to this circle of vegetation here, I could have landed in the middle and got a Korok Seed at the same time. That's fine. We can jump here anyways. And find another Korok. But just remember, no matter how far you're falling, as long as you land in water, you're safe. Okay, is there anything else on here? Nothing in the water that I can see. There are some fireflies. Let's grab them. Notice I'm kind of jumping when I'm crouched and moving. When you do that, it doesn't startle whatever you're getting close to, but it does move faster. It's too high up. Oh, well, who cares? Okay, this is pretty tricky. If I had wheels under one of these wings, I could use it to set off again. I don't, but I might be able to get it to move with enough of these fans. I have so many of them. I'm just going to use a bunch of them. What? I can't take it out there? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans. All right. A ton of fans. Let's see if this will work well. Now again, I don't have wheels under this wing contraption. I don't know what it's called. So it can't slide across the ground that well, but maybe with enough of these it will move fast enough. Okay, let's try it. Is that the area I want to go? No, I'm facing the wrong direction. What a dork. Okay, so let's just follow where the glowing dot is on the map. Come on, are you stuck? Come on, move it over here. Be about right there. Now I'd head to the dragon there, but if I look on the map, it's way far away. I don't think these devices will hold out that long. Come on! Oh! It worked! Woohoo! Now it's gonna fall. I could use my Zonai charges to repower what I've got. Kind of move this way, but it's gliding just fine anyways. I can get up there too. But there's nothing up there and it's gonna be hard to get down from the temple from here. Later on we'll get on top of the Temple of Time at some point, but just not yet. Can't do anything just yet. Am I close enough to fall safely? Yeah. Let's go ahead and skydive. That's where we were before. Climb in the water. Okay. We'll head right back to where this Korok is. Now, why am I going the hard way? What a dork. Oh well. She just went up the steps. Notice this glow by the goddess statue. When you see that at any of these goddess statues, definitely talk to it. She says, "You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. In exchange for 4 lights of blessing, I will grant you power." Now, later it lets you choose between heart containers and stamina. I guess this one will only give you a heart container, probably because we need it to pass this next door. Got rid of some of that gloom, I guess. And Link got another heart. Okay, now we can pass here. Let's go ahead and get this door open. Are we going to finally get off this great sky island? Maybe. Probably. But we'll see. What's this hand doing? It's Raru.
Ah, good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You were almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
Okay. Raru is gone. We're probably not going to see him again for the rest of this game. Unless we get memories of what happened. We'll see if that happens. Kind of like what happened in Breath of the Wild. How Link recovered memories. I don't know if they'll be memories or maybe echoes from the distant past. To learn more about these sky islands and Raru's people, the Zonai. We'll find out later in the game. What is that glowing ball right there? Okay, here's another cutscene. I won't say anything so you can enjoy it. Let's see what happens.
Link. Link. You must find me.
That is so confusing. So Link gave the Master Sword to Zelda, but through that weird glowing orb. And it looked like the same magic occurred when Link uses the recall ability. Does that mean Zelda is far distant in the past? I'm not going to confirm anything, but that sword was taken somewhere in time. But Link heard Zelda's voice here too. So she's in the past, how can he hear her voice? That's weird. Anyways, should we do this? Should we jump off? We did what we could do for now. There may be a few more things here, but we could come back to the Sky Islands at any point if we want. Let's jump. Let's go skydiving with no parachute. Should we try to make it to that pool over there? Or the closer one? Let's try to make it to the small pool. If we don't make it, we're going to crash into the ground and die. But I think we can make it. Yeah, let's go faster. Come on, hurry. Dive. Dive down. Perfect. We made it. Now we're on the surface. Look at that, the castle. It raised up when that corpse was revived. So weird how it's floating. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of this new enemy. Looks like we have just a single Bokoblin waiting right here. Now, based off of the quest, if I look at the quests here, let's see. We need to go to the Kingdom of Hyrule. We need to follow that spot there. The update on this quest here for finding Princess Zelda pretty much just says we heard in our mind Zelda saying, Link, you must find me. But again, we don't know where she's at, so we'll have to do that another time. Hopefully it'll just stay there and not turn around. Oh my gosh! A tree. Now move. Move! Yeah, these trees come alive. Oh! It broke. Do I have any other weapons to attack with? Oh good, it died. Right when my axe got destroyed and I couldn't have chopped down that tree anymore without an axe. But cool, it dropped a bunch of things. These lizards, acorns. One is running. See if we can catch it. Oh, a couple of them ran and I got stuck moving that. Oh well, who cares? We got a new weapon. Did I just get a new axe? I did. Perfect. Oh well, we don't really need it, but that's fine. Notice these squirrels, if I get too close, they're going to move away, so I'll shoot them. You're not going to give much other than an acorn. I guess that was a warthog that ran in the distance. I'm going to sneak up on it, as long as it doesn't move. Oh gosh! Get the Bokoblin! Yeah, you're gonna miss me. and not gonna hit you. We got a Bokobo. Horns and an arrow. This bow's gonna go anytime soon, so we'll just grab the new one. Notice we got a horse too that it was on. The horse isn't running away from us. Sometimes the horses get spooked and will run away from you. But the horses that have spots are easier to capture than the other ones. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Let's look around. We want to head towards this area here, but we may run across a couple things first. Which area is it? Yeah, let's head towards this glowing spot. Should we take down this fort of enemies? Yeah, that'd do it. Now I can be a little bit more subtle with this. My gosh, so easy. You're gonna miss. Now I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna throw rocks all over the place. Come on, what are you doing? Okay, that was easy. Let's get rid of one of our shields. This one will go. Who cares that we won't have the fire thing anymore. We can throw these fire fruit and start them on fire also. Is there another one? Oh, right there. He didn't chase me. Who cares? There's no one else to come. After I grab these, I'll get him. He can't hit me from here anyways. I'm gonna fuse this weapon. And fuse this weapon. It has a Mallet cart. Let's keep that one. We can move with it. But notice this Boko shield and the Rusty shield are the same defense power. The difference is this one's made out of wood and the other one's made out of iron. Now, when it rains, the iron is going to be conductive to electricity, and you can get struck by lightning if you have it. So it's good to just switch it out for something else. I think these bows are pretty crappy though. Yeah, it's lower than even my construct bows. What? You didn't chase me? Fine, we got you. So easy. Moblin Sledge. Only 8 damage, but it's better than this other long pole I have. Looks like it has a Moblin horn on top of it. More amber that we can sell. And we can cook food if we want. In fact, let's double check our food sources. We have a few things, but we don't have a lot of the roasted things. Now remember, roasted things can be piled up on top of each other. Notice how it says we have 2 of the charred peppers and 3 toasted skyrims, whereas the cooked meals that are cooked in a pot will just fill up an entire slot. So the cooked meals will give you more life usually and other perks, but the roasted meals will allow you to store a lot more in one spot. Just roast some meat here. Let's see what else we want to roast. I think we have a lot of these fish. That'll be enough. Now we got the fish before they start on fire. We even got the drumsticks too soon too. You gotta wait till they start on fire, and then you gotta wait till it burns it enough to change, and then it'll say what it turns into after. There. Roasted bird drumstick. And then you need to get it before it burns again, or else it'll burn to your crisp and go away. Okay, now we have a lot more food, and we've got plenty that are stacked, like these 9 roasted fish and 5 drumsticks. But before we head over here to Lookout Landing, that's what that place is called, let's head over to the shrine. Come on. Can I go up at all? Right there. We got a little rock. It's probably a Korok. It just looked obvious, like there's something there. There's just one rock in the middle of this platform. Ooh! Ah, I feel pretty far. Oh well, we're okay. What is this? A chasm that goes down under Hyrule, down in the depths. Let's see what he says. Hey, traveler, I'd stay away from that stuff if you care for your health. Folks are calling it gloom. If you get any on you, you'll start losing your strength like it's sapping your life away. I touched some gloom while poking around in the depths, and now look at me. The worst of it will recover on its own, little by little, as long as you're on the surface. But while you're in the depths, you won't recover at all. I thought I was going to die down there. Some investigation leader I turned out to be. This is just pitiful. I'm completely relying on Deval, so I really want to recover by nighttime. Yeah, you recover if you get out of your tent and sit here in the light. Let's see what happens when we do it. I don't have much light, but I should be fine. No, traveler, don't do it. If you touch that, it'll sap your strength and you'll end up like me, too sluggish to move. Come on, stay here. Good. Okay, notice it does turn one of your hearts to a cracked, grayed out heart, but if you stay on the surface, the sunlight heals that gloom. So if you're in the depths below and that happens, you can just get to the surface again. Or there are other things to recover as well. Let's see if we can scare this guy off the ledge. Whoa! Hey buddy, what's the big idea? You can't just walk up behind someone who's standing on the edge of a chasm. For one thing, a nasty accident like that would surely halt the research here.
Yep.
Chasm investigation is super important right now for the Zonai survey team. If even one researcher had to stop, Joshua, who's hard at work on plans over at Lookout Landing, would cry. Not okay. I guess let's ask about it. Chasm investigation. You know, the giant holes that showed up after the upheaval, there are lots of them just like this one all over the world. So I guess causing Hyrule Castle to go up is called the upheaval. And maybe all these sky islands that had some things drop down to the land. You can't see the bottom. They're so deep, so filled with mystery. We must continue our research for the sake of our dear Joshua. Who was Joshua?
Oh?
See that tower over there? That's where you'll find our base of operations and, incidentally, Joshua. Oh, also,
Oh?
don't startle me again. I'm deep in my investigation work at the moment. Whatever, let's startle him one more time.
Oh?
Whatever.
Oh?
I was hoping it'd startle him and he'd cry or something. Okay, we have an axe. We don't need to grab that axe head there. Let's do this shrine. Shape rotation. Okay, this is it's an easy shrine if you know what you're doing, but it's pesty if you don't. You've got to rotate these shapes to fit in the right spots. Let's go ahead and get it through here. Here we go. Okay. Chooses the bridge. Alright, let's see what else we can do. We have another weird shape here. Did that go through? No. How about this way? Come on! Let me see it from this angle. It's easier to turn if you're looking straight ahead instead of behind. Okay. Not that way. Let's do it this way. Easy. Okay, now before we try to get it through there, let's get this treasure chest. Now we can even just use a sand to get to the top of this ledge. Oh, come on. There. Hasty Elixir. So it gives us more speed for a little over 4 minutes. We don't need it right now. No, let's not do that. Okay, this one's kind of tricky. Maybe. Nope, that's exactly what you do. Now let's use this to do what we did when we got the treasure chest. Just make a weird platform. Now we can get to the top from. And that's it. That was so easy. Okay, let's get another light of blessing and get our hearts filled. Now, if your life is almost, gone, you could just do a shrine and you'll get your life filled up again and you don't have to eat anything. Now, of course, if there are enemies in the shrine, you'll want to eat something. You don't want to die. Well, unless you do. But I don't want to. Of course, if you do die, you can just continue again from where you last saved it. But in a shrine, you'll start at the very beginning of the shrine.
That's it for today's video. If you like what you've seen, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you won't miss out on anything. Until next time, thanks for watching. Goodbye.